Let's just dive right in.
Who is it?
Barry, you there? It's Tina.
Tina?
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Something must be seriously wrong if she's here at 2 a.m.
Well, lately I've been having these feelings. You know, special feelings. Feelings for you. I've never been able to express them, but they're there. They keep me awake at night, tossing in my bed. They crowd my every waking thought. I can hardly concentrate on work anymore. Barry, what I suppose I'm trying to say... Damn it, Barry, I love you.
She has to do this at 2 in the morning, but that's okay because he feels the same and they start kissing. Has there ever been a more obvious dream sequence?
No! Please don't!
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. You go get that hooligan.
Oh, don't worry. Street thugs barely give him any exercise.
Tina.
I'm full of surprises tonight, aren't I, Barry? I despise you and everything you stand for. But remember, I made you the Flash. I can speed you up. I can slow you down. I can let you live. And I can make you die.
Do I need to mention that when she pulls the trigger, he wakes up? He's been having these recurring nightmares when he can sleep at all, which is not that much. He's desperate, but Tina thinks she has an answer.
Now, what may be happening here is your accelerated metabolism is causing your brain to go through periods where it can't produce the alpha waves needed to relax and fall into a good sound sleep.
So the principle here is that if I learn to monitor my brain waves, I can teach myself how to relax.
Yeah, except I've modified the process. I spent 3 years in biofeedback, so for me, reaching the alpha state is as easy as closing my eyes and taking a couple of deep breaths. Now, if I can transfer my alpha waves to you, it can only improve the results.
In simplified form, biofeedback is defined as the process of gaining greater awareness of many physiological functions, primarily using instruments that provide information on the activity of those same systems, with a goal of being able to manipulate them at will. Historically, it uses several sensors, including heart monitors and EEGs, and the idea is that the machine tells you what various parts of your body are doing, so you can tell the parts to do something differently. Tina's machine will focus on Barry's brain, since that's where the problem seems to be. I'm not sure how it's supposed to transfer alpha waves from one brain to another, but this is Tina. She can make a screwdriver stand up and sing Rigoletto. She figured it out.
I despise you and everything you stand for.
Next time, she needs to make sure that brainwave path is a one-way street. She awakens in the hospital.
Listen, you sow, there is nothing wrong with me, and the last place I want to be is this bloody hospital bed.
Excuse me?
Oh, what's wrong? You've got wax in your ears. I said I want out of here.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
What the hell is this slop?
This is your breakfast.
Oh, tea. Am I supposed to like tea because I'm English? Why not crumpets and Yorkshire pudding?
Except she does drink tea and she does not talk like that. What is this?
I want coffee, strong and hot.
Ah, now you cut that out, Miss McGee.
That is Dr. McGee. I earned my title, Gladys Gillis. Now, I don't like this setup one bit, understand? And I especially don't like you. Oh.
She'll convince Barry that the nurse slipped and dropped her tray, and when the nurse reports that Dr. McGee attacked her, well, who could believe sweet little Tina would do a thing like that?
Yes, I'm good. I am very good.
And so humble? Really, you should apply for sainthood.
Hey, come witness my miracle.
Oh, what was the problem?
It's a manufacturing defect in one of the microcircuits. The same board put out the fax machine last week.
Yeah, Julio just fixed the biofeedback machine. Poor quality control is what's got Tina acting like this.
So you're on for tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
What is this, a convenient memory lapse? Sabrina's roommate from college, from Chicago?
Another blind date? Oh, come on, Julio. Let's look at the record here.
So far, Julio has set him up with every flake he and Sabrina know, but he says Lisa is different. If she isn't, I'll never try to set you up again. Barry can live with that.
All available units, burglary in progress, for exchange on Lotus Drive.
We better jam. That bell's been hell in a good 5 minutes.
Relax. Central City's got the slowest cops in the state. Hey, what happened?
Black Rose Gang. You ladies are at the top of my list. Especially you. You're wanted in 3 states for murder.
The one with the Tommy gun is Harley, their leader. She doesn't believe her cohort when she says this guy is faster than bullets.
All dressed up. No place to go.
I wonder if she believes her now. Murph and Bellows are on the scene, ready to take these 3 into custody.
Ladies, sorry about this, but we're gonna have to frisk you.
Frisk this!
Look out, Murph! Get down! Tony, you all right, man? This is Unit 234. Suspects have escaped. They're armed and dangerous. Heading north on Keystone Drive.
Do I have to do everything?
With those 2 on the job, you do the math. He sets up a barricade in their path.
Harley, what are you doing? Stop! Hit the brakes!
Not till he's under the wheels.
I guess Harley won't be standing trial in one of our courts for those murders. She's standing trial in the ultimate court now.
Harley. Get Harley.
Too late. Sorry.
Same here. Come on, Jamie.
Except he meant it when he said he was sorry. I don't think she did.
I'm here at Big Ed's Tattoo on the Central City Wharf. Rumor has it that the Black Rose women frequented this parlor. Any comment, Big Ed?
Yeah, they used to come around once in a while. But I was close with Harley, if you get my meaning. I'm the one that gave them their tattoos. You know the Black Roses? But I ain't seen them since then.
Do you think the death of Harley Lyden will put an end to the crime spree around here?
Oh, I hope that puts them off the street forever. I hate to see girls like that go bad.
Except if he can be close to them, if you get my meaning.
Black Rose Gang. I wonder if they're open to a new leader.
Where do you suppose she could send a resume? In the meantime, she's telling Barry how horrible it is in this place.
Listen, Barry, I don't think I can stomach another meal here. Do you think you can bring us some Chinese food tonight?
Tonight? No. I've got a blind date.
Oh.
Julio set it up. I gotta tell you, I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, Barry, if you don't want to go, no one's forcing you.
I know.
So why don't you call Julio and tell him you're not going?
Well, I can't very well do that. I promised.
Hang on, since when does Tina stick her nose into his dating life? He says, I have to go, I promised, and we made a deal.
Look at you. You're making a complete fool of yourself over this woman.
What? I've never even met this woman.
Well, that's exactly my point. Look, if you want me to have any respect for you, call Julio right now and cancel.
Well, hold it. Whoa, wait a minute. We're talking about a date here, Tina. What the hell's the matter with you?
You didn't think I was being serious, did you? I was just teasing.
She was teasing. Must be some of that British humor that we Americans don't understand.
Damn it, I can't believe Harley's gone.
Come on, Shauna, you're only making me more nervous.
Oh, is that possible?
Yeah, so cool out.
Don't you tell me to cool out. You weren't tight with Harley, not like I was. We went back to reform school together, Harley and me. I mean, we were kids. We took care of each other.
Holster 'em, girls. It's just a lunch wagon.
Yeah, Ed is harboring them in his basement as if the whole city can't figure that out. Too bad there's not enough evidence for a search warrant, but all the authorities have is rumors and implications, and they're not dumb enough to try and act on those and face a horde of lawsuits. So the girls are fairly safe for now.
I don't know how long you can stay here. The cops keep sniffing around. Reporters keep calling.
I thought you said this place could stand an atomic bomb. Are you telling me you can't take a little heat from the cops?
Hey, not forever. This ain't Father Ed's home for wayward girls.
It's okay, Ed. I can't stay down here much longer. It's like we're buried or something.
Information on these two ladies is hard to find. Janie is Courtney Gebhardt and Shauna is Denise Dillard. This is Ms. Dillard's only TV acting credit. She seems to primarily be a playwright. Ed, on the other hand, has quite a story. He was born John Schiavone, but took the stage name John Santucci for reasons I wasn't able to find. He was a professional jewel thief of all things, and got discovered when a production tapped him to be a technical consultant. Appropriately enough, the project was called Thief, and it turned him into an actor. For a while. In 1996, he was arrested for burglarizing several vending machines, and the police literally caught him with the goods and the tools he used to steal it. I haven't been able to find out what became of him after that, except that he died in 2004 of unstated causes. I feel bad for him. He had a golden opportunity to make a really good life, and for whatever reason, he let it slip by. Don't be like John.
They buried Harley today in the pauper's field.
What's a pauper's field?
That's where they put you when you die an outlaw. No tombstone, nothing with your name on it.
Wrong, Shauna. It's where they bury you when you're poor. When nobody you knew can afford to bury you, or nobody knew you at all, and nobody claimed your body. A pauper is a poor person. A good modern name for a pauper's field would be Poverty Acres.
Shauna, let's split town, okay? We put enough money aside and we could just...
No! The Black Rose has a score to settle.
With who? The Flash?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess with that guy if I was you.
Oh, you wouldn't, huh?
No.
Well, this is personal, Ed.
I don't know, Shauna. The Flash is trouble with a capital T.
Oh, yeah? Well, I want him dead with a capital D.
You have fun with that with a capital F. Right now, he's having his own fun.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, but I was actually kind of dreading this date.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh, no, it's just that Julio and Sabrina have tried to fix me up before. This is different. A lot different.
So are we going to sit here in the car? Or are you going to ask me in?
You want to come in?
I would like to come in.
Come in.
You know, cars have been fulfilling that purpose for as long as they've been around, but she's right. Inside would probably be more comfortable, especially if he has bucket seats.
Earl!
Come here.
He's so cute.
Cute. He's too old to be cute. He's distinguished occasionally. Earl, this is Lisa. Well, I can see you've already met.
Remember what I said last episode about how I trust my dog's opinion of people? Earl says she's okay. He'd probably say that in real life, too. Yvette Nippar, I hope I said that correctly, is a champion of adopting rescue pets, something I can get behind, as you might be able to guess. Barry seems to be getting over Megan Lockhart pretty well.
What in the world?
Barry, I'm so glad I caught you, darling. Mother needs the invitation list for the wedding.
Tina?
Barry, what's going on here?
Oh, Barry, another one of your flings? Well, enjoy it while you can, because it'll be over once we have our rings on.
That's enough for Lisa. She's out of there with a slap to Barry's face for good measure. What the heck is Tina doing?
Assuming I'm awake here, could you please tell me what the hell you're trying to do?
I hope you learned a good lesson here, Barry.
A lesson? What lesson?
You can't go on using me and treating me like dirt. You may be the Flash, the hero of Central City, but you forget. I made you what you are.
No, a bolt of lightning made him what he is. You helped him figure out what to do with it.
Well, this city's gonna hear from me.
Tina, What are you doing out of the hospital?
I checked myself out. There's nothing wrong with me. What are you staring at, you mangy bag of fleas?
Tina! Listen to yourself. Look what you're doing. This isn't you.
Yes, this is me.
Barry is starting to figure out that she's basically acting out all his nightmares. That machine worked backwards. Instead of taking her good thoughts and giving them to him, it gave all his bad stuff to her. And it was effective enough that not only does she not realize it, when he tries to explain it to her later, she won't believe him.
Ow, mama.
Pardon me, but however much that guy may be ogling, that look does not fit Amanda Pace. The fact that she's pulling it off at all is a testament to her acting talent.
A Venus on a half shell.
I was thinking of a rose.
A nice English rose. And I know just where I'd like to put it.
A black rose. I want information.
You want information? Try 411.
But they can't tell me where the Black Rose gang is.
Listen, you don't want an illustration? Leave the premises. I already told the cops everything I know.
Look, I can offer you something the cops can't.
What would that be?
Your life.
I don't think we're supposed to ask where scientist Tina got the leather jacket and the gun. And Ed's not asking any questions. The only words coming out of him are yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
Who is this, Ed?
What does it look like? A lady with a gun in my back.
Well, drop it, Skag, or I'll blow your head across the room.
That would be a stupid move. You need me. Together we can tear this city apart.
I don't believe this. A Black Rose wannabe.
I would imagine they've run into those before, but they'll find this one a little different.
You ran into a bit of bad luck the other night. I'm here to change that.
Oh, yeah, bad luck. In a red suit.
The Flash?
If it wasn't for him, Harley'd still be alive.
Work with me and you never need worry about him again.
What can you do?
I can do anything I want to him. I can speed him up. I can slow him down. I can let him live. Or I can make him die.
Exactly what she said to Barry in his nightmare. Speaking of Barry, he's been going nuts trying to find Tina. She sent him a videotape.
Barry, I really hate to have to talk to you like this, but I'm too embarrassed to return your phone calls. I'm sorry about behaving so horribly last night. But you must realize that wasn't me talking. Not the me you know, anyway. I spoke to Dr. Wilhite, and he says I should go away for a couple of weeks and just rest.
Oh, did he? And does he know you not only left the hospital against his advice, you punched the nurse's lights out when you did? Did you tell him that part?
So by the time you get this, I'll be at my sister's. Barry, I hope I didn't ruin anything between you and Lisa. And if she's still talking to you, please give her my apologies as well. I hope you can forgive me, Barry. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Well, see you soon, okay? Bye.
Okay, Barry, time to act like a cop. Step 1, call the doctor and verify what she said. Step 2, call her sister and say you want to make sure she got there okay. Calling the doctor won't even occur to him.
Her sister lives upstate. No phone.
It was rare, but in 1990 you could still send a telegram through Western Union and have it hand-delivered to the person's address. It took longer than a call, but might be a little more effective than trying to call a person who doesn't have a phone. It's still infuriating to me that he won't think to check her story with the doctor. He knows she's out of her mind, but talking with medical people won't occur to him. Our hero, ladies, gentlemen, and all others.
So I had Sabrina call Lisa and explain to her that you and Tina aren't planning a June wedding. Therefore, Lisa has agreed to meet your raggedy self at Carlos and Toshiro's at 1 p.m. sharp. I'm not going to cover my head for your assault. Thank you.
Julio, for once, you have my permission to meddle, okay? I'll be there.
Guess you don't need this after all, Julio.
Hi. Listen, in spite of what you may have heard, I do not have 8 children in Pittsburgh. I am not after your money, and I don't eat broken glass for breakfast.
Well, then I guess we have nothing in common.
They both apologize and decide to pick up where they left off, right here on the street. This could really get interesting, especially if they show it on television.
I promise nothing is going to interrupt us this time. Except a bank robbery. Go inside, call the police, and stay there until I...
Oh, Barry, wait a second.
I'm fine.
He works in the lab, but Barry is a trained police officer. That's as much as Lisa needs to know.
You see that? Just grab the money. Oh, my bag's full. I'm getting out of here. Janie!
You roses need pruning.
Flash, watch out! Let's go!
Whatever she put in that dart, it's working. He can't get any speed up at all. In fact, he can just barely walk.
My God, what have they done to me?
There's nothing he can do but slip into a maintenance closet and change into his street clothes. Nobody will notice Barry Allen moving that slowly.
Stop the car! We need a hostage!
No! You guys, no!
It's time to come in with us! Let's go!
They're getting away clean. A hostage isn't necessary. But we know Tina recognized Lisa and is going to use her to get to the Flash.
I don't know what this is about, but I have friends in the Central City Police Department.
Like Barry Allen.
Tina,
Oh, she remembers names, too.
what is this?
This is called a kidnapping. Any more stupid questions?
I have heard of jealous women, but this is crazy.
Crazy? Are you calling me crazy?
Yes, you're acting crazy. We heard that Lisa thinks this is about jealousy, so she'll try to put Tina's mind at ease about that. She is just visiting a friend and will be going back to Chicago soon, so there's nothing to be concerned about. Too bad she won't leave it at that.
I just met Barry. To be honest with you, I have no interest in him at all. As a matter of fact, I find him, I despise him.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think he's boring, he's dull, he's obnoxious. Why don't you just let me go? I'll forget this whole thing ever happened.
Oh, so now I'm not only crazy, but I have bad taste in men, too.
Lisa hasn't figured out yet that Tina will take offense at anything she says. That's a thing crazy people do. The others are impressed with how Tina incapacitated the Flash, but it's not enough for Shauna. She still wants him as dead as Harley is.
Ink your pen up, Ed. I'm ready for the Black Rose.
Yeah, but this time I get to choose the place where it goes. Right, girls?
Wait a minute. She only made the Flash drowsy. I want him asleep for good. Till then, you don't get any skin art. Understand?
Fair enough. Killing the Flash will be easy now that we have the bait.
What kind of bait does she make?
She's a friend of the Flash.
That's news to Lisa, since she's not sure she's ever even seen the Flash, but right now she's too flustered to follow the implications. Good thing for Barry.
Bingo.
Any luck on the dart?
Yeah, I just ID'd the contents. It's a super concentrated form of insulin. Injection would cause a rapid but brief slowdown. Now, a number of witnesses claim that the Flash tried to stop the robbery. My theory is that whoever this new member of the Black Rose gang is has figured out a way to slow him down, at least for a couple of minutes.
Let's see, who might have the knowledge of the Flash's physiology to figure that out?
Any luck on the prints on the gun?
Got two good ones right here.
You're not gonna like it, Mr. Ranger.
God. Tina.
Told you, but it's about to get worse.
Cromlab.
Listen, Barry, and listen
Tina,
well.
where are you? What's going on?
What's going on is that we've got Lisa and she's getting on my nerves.
We? Who's we?
Look, that's none of your concern. If you want to see her alive again, you must come to the old Central City
Tina,
Power
listen to me.
Building.
Don't do anything until I get there, all right?
I'm warning you, Barry. Do as I say, unless you want to see your girlfriend disappear forever.
It goes without saying that he's there almost before she finishes hanging up the phone.
I keep telling you guys he can outrun bullets.
Janie seems to be the only one with any sense. She's been saying, let's get out of this town and away from the Flash ever since Harley was killed. But Shauna is eaten up with lust for vengeance, and Tina is just wackadoodle. So Janie is kind of stuck.
Tina, listen to me. Listen to me!
He starts reasoning with her, which is about as effective as trying to reason with the trickster last episode.
What is normal? You? That's a laugh running around in your red rubber suit. And besides, why are you so worried about me? You have a new love in your life.
You don't even know what you're saying. This isn't the real Tina. But she's still inside you.
Well, maybe I don't want her there.
If we don't end this right now, someone could get hurt or killed. Is that what you want? Is it?
No. Of course not, Barry. I'm so sorry. What have I been doing?
He still hasn't caught on. She can turn this on and off at will. It's an act. And he buys it every time. She'll take him to Lisa.
So long, sucker. You wanted the flash? You got the flash.
Yeah. Tina, I think you've earned your rose.
I read about you in the Chicago paper. No one was sure you really existed.
They're not really sure here either.
He knows Tina locked the door, but I don't think he expected what she does next.
It's no use, they ripped out the phone.
That's not an insurmountable problem when you know how to splice wires back together, which he does. Soon enough, he'll have it reconnected and have her call 911. He has other stuff to deal with. Poison gas coming through the ventilation fan, for example. Yes, Tina set that up and we got a really good look at the skull and crossbones on the container the stuff was in.
Yes, we have an emergency at the old powerhouse in Helltown. We need police and paramedics right away.
Big Ed's.
And please send police to Big Ed's on Lydia, tattoo parlor. Yes, thank you. Please hurry.
Reversing the fan like that while it's still running will burn the motor out, as if he cares. He's not done with that fan. Most of those metal fan blades are made of aluminum. It's a good thing Barry happened on the one place in town that made theirs out of nth metal.
Non-lethal.
So Tina is still in there. He'll leave Lisa there to handle the police. He's off to see a man about a Tina tattoo.
Step on it, Ed. I want to be in St. Louis by dawn.
You think when Rembrandt was doing the Mona Lisa, he had some chicks bugging him to hurry up?
Mona Lisa. You mean that stripper in Helltown?
You like it?
Love it.
It should have been more three-dimensional. You know, I needed a more sculptured, round surface.
You are not getting a look at her doohinkuses, so get over it, Ed. Even in this condition, she's classier than you could ever be.
What was that?
Someone up top. I'll ring the buzzer when I get rid of him. What do you want?
The Black Rose Gang. Where are they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wrong answer, Ed. What kind of grade is he going to give you for that?
So unless you want one of those added to your chest, you'll tell me where they are.
I'm pretty sure that's an F. You'll have to take that course again.
That's Ed's signal. I'll clear up top. Let's split.
You two go on ahead. I've got a couple of things to pack. I'll be up in a minute.
Amazing how cooperative people get under the right circumstances.
Tina, you've been a very bad girl.
Oh! Let me go!
It's time to tame the shrew.
It's him. Step on it.
She's stepping on it, but there's very little to step on. The Flash couldn't care less about those two. He knows the police are right around the corner and they can handle it. This time.
All right, get out of the car. Get your hands up.
Little car trouble, ladies? Gee, I'm sorry we don't offer free front wheel alignment.
It looks like you dented your license plate. Why isn't that a shame? Well, I guess you'll have plenty of time in the slammer to take care of that and make some new ones, huh?
I don't know how many prisons were still making license plates in 1990, but our boys seem to think the one in Central City does. Or our writer couldn't think of something better than a basic stereotype.
Hey, Murph, you hear that?
Yeah.
Open up the trunk, please. What are you doing in there?
What? You're impersonating a spare tire?
Would you believe I dropped my keys in the trunk, and the next thing I know, you
Get out of there.
No, they wouldn't believe it. He'll be going away as an accessory to their crimes, and this time Murph and Bellows brought backup in case the girls cold-cocked them again. Barry has dragged Tina to her lab and handcuffed her to a chair.
Oh, you can't hold me here forever.
You could have killed me if you'd wanted to. Any step of the way you could have revealed my identity, but you didn't.
That proves she's still in there. Now that Julio fixed the biofeedback machine, they can get rid of this caricature and bring the real Tina back.
Get this thing off me!
Tina, shut up! Now, you're gonna sit there, and you're gonna go through this, all right? Relax.
She's handcuffed. This is happening against her will. Sure, she'll relax. No probalo.
Tina, I'm not your enemy. I'm your friend.
Barry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Barry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Huh? I'm just so glad you're back.
It worked, and the tears are real this time. We have our sweet, brilliant Tina back. And that's not all we have back.
Well, here's to my first visit to Central City.
Hopefully not your last.
Well, how could I stay away? I was kidnapped, saw a bank robbery, met the Flash.
Isn't there something else might bring you back?
As a matter of fact, there is. Where is that golden retriever anyway?
Oh.
I like this woman. Those are my kind of gags. And to be fair, Earl is pretty spectacular.
Come here.
Oh, that's my cab.
Yes, he has Lisa back, however briefly. We won't see her again, but we can hope Barry will. She seems like a keeper to me. Now there's just one matter left to deal with.
Do you think I should turn myself into the police?
Well, no one was really hurt, you know. And besides, when you stop and think about it, you did help me collar the black roses.
I did?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't gone after you, I never would have found them, right? Yeah, well, how about this? You've been very good about keeping a secret of mine, and I will keep the secret of yours.
Plus, since it went down the way he described, if anybody else does get wind that she was involved, they can say she was undercover to flush out the gang.
But you are going to have to get rid of this little souvenir, though.
Oh, don't worry, I can zap it off with my micro laser in the lab.
That's the advantage of being a scientist with a room full of all the latest equipment. It's not hard to cover up your impulsive decisions. And now I have to ask the question, did you buy Evil Tina? Amanda Pays was acting her heart out, and she did as good a job as she has in any of her performances, but I really struggled, and I think I figured out why. Her voice just doesn't have that indefinable something that makes her genuinely sound evil. Her voice is soft enough and her accent is properly British enough that my mind couldn't suspend disbelief, at least not entirely. She just sounds too... I know I've used this word a lot today, but she just sounds too classy to be part of that gang even when she was out of her gourd. If she had been dubbed with someone who has a raspier, more forceful voice, it could have gone a long way. Again, I'm not taking anything away from Amanda Page. She did an amazing job and pulled off the dual personality perfectly. The problem I have is physiological. Her voice just sounds too nice, even when she's calling a nurse an insufferable sow.
Hey friends, I hope you're enjoying my look at The Flash. If you like it, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you really like it, consider becoming a patron. $2 a month gets you extra content like Hogan's Heroes and It's About Time. $5 a month gets you that and more, so take a look. The link is down there in the description. I also do lots of other stuff, so take a moment to look it over. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
But took the stage for a Lisa hasn't figured... Lisa? The Flash... How many prisons?